Yes, things really did take a turn last week. We took Saint Augustine, but in attacking the Spanish, we also ended up at war with the Americans because the Americans were allied with the Spanish, and the Spanish went, "Shit, we're in a bit of a problem. Can you help us?" And the Americans went, "Yeah, sure, okay, fine." And now we've got enemies in the Americans, but we're not gonna let it put us down. We're going to battle on, as the music is very, very perfect for this occasion. We're going to continue on with what we were doing, and we're going to just annihilate the Americans, because this is the whole point of this series, is to take out the Americans before they have a chance to do what everybody knows they do to the Cherokee nations, and not just the Cherokee nations, but all Native American nations, well, tribes. They decide to rip them off the surface of the earth, mostly. So we're going to put an end to that before it even happens by just destroying the Americans, and this is the end game. This is what we are after. We are after Philadelphia. We are going to try and take all of this territory, and I believe once we do that, we've pretty much done what we set out to do, which is to just end the tyranny that is the United States. So we're going to carry on. We've got our two armies down the bottom here. We're going to take them up. We're going to take Savannah. We're going to take Charlestown. And then we're going to take Williamsburg. This music is just perfect for this scenario. But yes, that's what we're going to do, providing the Americans don't have anything to say about it. We currently have a massive full-sized army positioned inside Savannah, which we are doing our best at containing. Whether that continues to happen, I don't know. I want this army to get up here, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. We need to get. If America attacks this army, then we're in a bit of a scenario, because I feel like we're probably going to have to retreat, because I don't think we're going to have enough people to be able to see them off. If this army can join, if they don't attack us at the end of this turn, and this army can join them, then it should be a pretty one-sided fight. But I think this is one of maybe two, max three of these kind of armies that the United States have. So if we can take out this entire army, that puts them at a huge disadvantage, because they have quite a sizable army in Philadelphia, and I did see a few units walking around, so I'm not sure if they have another large army somewhere in this area that we can't see. That's why we're sending these scouts up north to go and have a little spy around and see what's what. But we need to kind of be aware that there might be a full army lurking in the shadows somewhere amongst the Carolinas. So yes, I think we have no money, so the best thing we can do right now is end turn and hope that the Americans don't decide to pull something out of left field and go and attack one of our other territories, but it's entirely possible. We are currently at war with literally everybody, as you can see. We're at war with France, the Mughal Empire, Spain, Prussia, Sardinia, Papal States, Austria, Venice, the United States, Marathas, Russia, and Genoa. So for some reason, Italy absolutely hate us. The main part of Europe, aka France, Spain, absolutely hate us. The British are okay with us; they're fine. They're totally on board. The Scottish couldn't care less. They're just doing their own thing. Everybody else seems to be kind of self-obsessed. The Austrians hate us, and then all of India pretty much hate us. I'm not sure why this is green. Southern Italy, Kingdom of Two Sicilies. Oh yeah, we are actually allied with Two Sicilies, so we actually half of Italy like us. The other half absolutely hate us. But yes, we're going to continue on. I don't really see them being an issue. The major issue we've ran into so far with having them as enemies is we can't get allies with people who are allies with one of our enemies. So anybody who is allied with any one of these states, we cannot become allies with. So that's an issue. But apart from that, everything's hunky-dory. So let's end turn and see what the Americans decide to do here. Hello. I forgot about them. I actually forgot that I'd even put them there at all. Not that it really matters, because we have 1,100 people. They have 27, with 47 backing them up. So they currently have like 60 people versus our 1,170. So we'll just auto-resolve that. Murder all of them. Does that mean that we take that? Nah, we've not taken that place yet, but that means they have nobody there. I don't even know if I don't even think we have to fight. I think we could literally just walk into that city now. Also, if you are enjoying this Total War content that I've been just throwing out there recently, I've been in a really creative mood. Been new videos every day, this and Minecraft and Shogun Total War. Bit of unrest in Florida, nothing to worry about. Yeah, if you have been enjoying all my videos, then be sure to subscribe as well if you've not already done that, and share it around. If you know anybody who's interested, who would be willing to watch some random Scottish person try and take out the Americans with a bunch of Cherokee nations, then you know, let them know. I'm sure there's many people out there who would fall into that category. But anyway, we're going to bring our second army up here, and we're going to attack these guys. So, that is much closer than I had originally thought. But big Sidney Blair, with his 2,383 men, is currently defending Savannah from our 2,719 with an additional 2,355. Yes, somehow that results in a like 51% chance for us and like a 49% chance for them. But they are one turn away from surrender, which means if we just continue our siege, unless they have an army somewhere up here who's going to come and attack us in the next turn, which has got these guys, which isn't much, they're going to have to come out and attack us in the field, which means that we're going to be in a bit of an advantage because they won't be defending this, I don't think. I think basically what it means is we can actually just sit there and wait on them coming to us, because I think, not 100% on this, but I think if they attack us and they don't win, if they just sit there and do nothing, it might be a draw, but they might just lose it as well because they would run out of food in a turn's time. So I think effectively if they attack us, they have to win, otherwise they're going to lose. Like, they're going to lose everybody. One major incident that we have here is the St. Augustine. We cannot build any units because we have no building to build units from, because Governor's Barracks isn't quite what we're capable of using. Apparently, a Governor's Barracks, despite it looking very interesting, is not usable by us, whereas we need something like this, or a cattle farm, or something, to actually build units. Having a big building, we just don't know what to do with it. So, yeah, we need to destroy that, and then build a new building, and then we can build troops. We may lose this to some rebels, but I'm not sure that's a big issue right now. We can always go and take it back. What is the big issue is taking out the Americans before they have a chance of doing anything to us. So we have some money, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just replenishing these units up here and building some more. No, I'm not, because that took all of our money. But we can actually start attacking some of the more northern territories as well. We do have to worry about these guys. There is a random rebel tribe running around causing havoc. So we may have to worry about them, but effectively we can take these armies and go and start attacking the American territories up the north as well. The Americans are going to have to attack us. There they do. It's still 50-50. What is this nonsense? I mean, I know they have guns, and we don't really have anyone. We have a few people with guns. Have these guys got guns? I don't think they are. No, but we can charge them. These guys have guns. But then we have a lot of folk with bow and arrows, which is not great. So they also have cannons, which is also not great. Right, let's do this. Let's just do this ourselves. Good lord, it's foggy. There's a box of fog. What is this? Why is there a box of fog? We also have these little... Oh, this is actually really good. We have like a hill here, so that means these guys are completely defended. Where's our chief? Alright, the chief's here, so he's never getting shot by a cannon, so that's perfect. Oh wait, we have reinforcements coming in at the back over here. Well, this is fun. We can like just come up... Alright. Oh, here's their cannons. Well! My canopy's dead. That's brilliant. Alright, okay lads. This is your time to shine. Right, on you go lads. You did a very crap job of being bodyguards, but, I mean, then again, I'm not sure how you really guard against a cannonball to the... Oh, good grief! You just shot a horse in the side with a cannonball, you madman! Alright, where's our... Oh my god, our bodyguards are still going. They've managed to get the general to run away. Or not the generals, the artillery to run away. They have some more somewhere. There. Go get them as well. If you guys could throw your axes into them, that could be absolutely brutal. I mean, they're not even trying to shoot us, they're just standing there. Alright, they're running away. Wonderful. You could attack them as well. Right, have we managed to get our... Yes! Go on, boys. Get those lads. Right, let's get over here because there's a bit of argy-bargy going on here now. As soon as they got close, they decided to turn around and run away. They're getting absolutely done by the bow and arrows. Have they got... Look at these backstabbing bastards. They've recruited tribesmen. Oh wait, that's our guys. Okay. Right, the bow and arrows are getting shot at these guys, which is doing a pretty damn good job, actually. The thing is like, all of our guys, like, stand pretty spread out, which makes it really hard for them to shoot us, but they are all standing in a line, so the bow and arrows are doing absolute work on them. Oh, well, we won. Right, well, let's end that battle. That was a pretty emphatic victory. I'm not sure we lost that many people, to be honest. We definitely lost some, but I don't think we lost many, and I think that now means that we've taken that territory because the Americans, as I said, had to win it. They did lose 2,000 men. They've only got 331 remaining. We only have 3,900, but we did only lose 1,000 compared to their 2,000, so it was a pretty emphatic victory for us. Oh yeah, we've taken this, so let's take this army then. I'm going to take here. Again, it's still not that one-sided. Like, the army here is actually reinforcing us, so we actually have 3,000, almost 4,000 men. They have 567, and yet it thinks it's only like a 70% chance that we have. Anyway, well, I'll resolve that. We both killed 500 each. There was only 3 kills in it, but they only had 567 people in the first place. So that's us taking Charlestown as well. Going by this, they have one large army here with Nathaniel Greene, who I believe is a real person. George Washington is gone. He's long gone. I can't remember what the other guy was called that turned up. They're now run by Warren Hanson. We're now making 5,000 per turn, which is amazing. What we can also do is we have this fleet here. I say fleet, these 2 ships. So what we can do is this trade route is actually being used by the United States and Spain. So we could actually go and blockade that trade route, which will give us even more money. Yeah, now up to 6,100 per turn just by blocking that trade route. Right, and then I think what we'll do is we'll just end turn. These places are getting knocked down, so we can rebuild them. And then next turn we'll, I think we'll need to start slowing down. Well, it looks like Nathaniel Greene's decided he's coming to take us. So, yeah, we're just going to have to hold what we have. Alright, so the Americans have decided. Big John Barry has turned up on the case and decided to try and get rid of us. So let's just retreat back to further away. We could actually go all the way down here and blockade them further down. It is a dangerous game blockading just for the amount of naval units there are out there, because we don't have a particularly large navy. And given that we're at war with the Spanish as well, and the French, there's going to be a few ships floating around that could stop us. Alright, so big Llewellyn has decided to take on Big Bigfoot. They do have a relatively low chance of winning this, so we'll just all resolve it. And we've killed almost all of them. They've still got 100 men left, 150 men, so they've cleared off for the time being, which means we now have to start replenishing that army again, which is just perfect. So let's build hunting grounds and Council of Elders, and then this army we shall replenish, which has used all of our money. But then what I think is when Nathaniel Greene comes and attacks us, we'll just kind of hold off. Unless, I'm not sure if we are going to be able to do that or not. These guys might actually be close enough to help us. They were close enough to help us when we got attacked, or when we attacked the Carolinas. But I'm not sure if they'll be close enough when they attack us. So yeah, I'm not sure how that one's going to go. But what will happen is they'll attack us. They'll have some significant losses if they do win. And then we can send this army to go in straight away, go back and attack them, counter-attack them, and take it back. So that could be a pretty good option. Right, we actually have a huge army just sitting here. So what I'll do is I'll leave a couple of units and general just to kind of maintain public order there. And then we'll send this army off towards this guy. And that should hopefully be enough men to go and take out. Well, that's a 1 unit, so that should be more than enough men to go and take them out. And we can start attacking them from different angles. Let's send you. We can actually see that Williamsburg's not too heavily defended. There's a few people there, but not too much. They've got this little army sitting beside them as well. Annapolis has got nobody in it, so it would take absolutely nothing to get that. We can't quite see the Philippines, Philadelphia. So we can go and yeah, see if we can get that. How many people are there? Right, Nathaniel Green. What are our chances? We can. What's the chance of assassinating him? 6%. I like those odds. Right, our agent was detected, so that didn't quite go to plan. But anyway, tomorrow's another day. We can try that again. But we're going to get attacked by them in like no time at all. Who's this lad? They've got a poet amongst. George Washington? Why is he not the president? I guess, like, you know, maybe he got voted out of power, but he's still about. Fair enough. Interesting. Anyway, so we could actually take out big old George as well when they come and attack us. Not sure if he has any men around him. He's just, he looks like a, as I say, like a poet just coming along for the journey. Oh yeah, we never even took this place in Spanish. Right, let's go and take that. There we go. That's just got Cuba. They're back again. Winnie 2, it's a different person to the last time, has come back with 240 men, but we'll resolve that because we had over 1,000 and a Bigfoot. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed. They've got 52 left. Are they still? They're still going. Bloody rebels. Let's see if big Plausawa maybe can assassinate Nathaniel. He's still got a 6% chance, but we're going to give it a go. Didn't work. You never know. You quite literally never know. If that came off, that would have been the most clutch move you've ever seen in your life. Anyway, let's go and take out this unit. They're probably going to run away because, you know, cowards. Apparently they didn't. Big Vincent Hanley thinks that his 180 men are capable of taking on the 2,000 men that I've sent his way. So we'll auto-resolve that and kill all of them. They did kill 300 of us, though, which is quite embarrassing. But that's them dealt with. And we can actually start heading and go and take Annapolis. Meanwhile, our spy here can head up to Philadelphia, which is relatively heavily defended. But we could... What's the assassination chance? 31% of Samuel Grimditch. Give it a go. Successful! Oh my word. 30% chance. He actually managed it. So, big Samuel Grimditch be deed. Right, where's our cowardly ship that is around here somewhere that keeps getting chased off by the Americans who are now sitting inside our port? We could go all the way up here and blockade that trade line there. Pretty good place to blockade. I'm not sure if the Americans will be able to get that far. I mean, they probably will, but we'll find out. But that makes us a bit more money again. End turn. We'll see what big Nathaniel decides to do this time if he comes into... Oh, these guys are coming to attack us. Very bold. Very bold, Philip. Or, sorry, Pippin. Pippin? What the hell is this? Bloody Lord of the Rings? Anyway, we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna fight this ourselves. It's pretty much a level battle. It's given us a pretty significant disadvantage. But we do have about 300, 200 men more than them. So we will probably just fight this ourselves and try our best. They have some Marines. They also have some cannons. Let's try and take out their cannons. The Marines are going to be fun. But yes, we'll see what we do. Alright. At least it's not foggy this time. It's still dark. It's not foggy. Okay, so they're over here. We could set up in these trees here a little bit. And then we have these guys here who are also hiding. So let's just start this. Right, where are they? Over there. in some orderly queues. Where are their marines? Oh, there they are. There they are. Look at them. They've all got big-ass mustaches. It must be part of the training drill. Like, it must be part of the recruitment process that you have to have an absolutely badass mustache to be allowed in the Marines. Okay, so I'm interested to see what these cannons actually do, because they've not set them up yet. I guess they're probably not in range. I mean, they won't see these guys or these guys, so the only folk they can actually see, I think, are our horses and these guys, for some reason, who are standing up. So, without knowing where anybody is, they're not going to be able to actually do anything about shooting us. Are they starting to lumber up? Okay, there they go. Okay. Attack! Oh, good lord, that has done quite a lot of damage. That's their general. He's just come charging in at us. How many's left? 5? 3? There's only one of them. Well, you have made a serious mistake, my friend. Well, that's them dealt with. Okay, so we have our horses have now attacked their artillery and put an end to them, so they're now running away. We have some light footmen, so let's go and take them out quickly. Send them flying. Good grief. It's just the best thing ever in this game when you watch cavalry charge a unit, because it just sends them absolutely flying. We killed the enemy warlord. Big Pippin! We've killed Pippin! Right, so that must have been amongst this melee that's going on over here. We have just kind of given up our cavalry there. They are... how many are left? Oh my word, there's still 60 of them. We did an absolutely stunning job of killing all of them. I'm not sure you're going to be able to hit us, boys. We are behind a hill, and you're shooting over the top of us. Meanwhile, our arrows can go over and down on them. Just keep shooting them with our bow and arrows are doing absolute work on these guys. Those are the Marines. There's only 33 of them left. They went and took on our bowmen. Bunch of pansy Marines thinking they can go and take on our bowmen. Anyway, right, let's take on these guys, see if we can get as many of them taken out as possible. It's a very beautiful sky for such a deadly evening. Right, got the lads with hatchets are just charging straight at these guys. Well, they're now thinking of running away, and they've run away. Right, I'm now bringing my horses around the back so we can charge straight into these Marines. That was pretty half-hearted, I have to say. As a charge, it wasn't great, but we've won! So let's end that. A heroic victory. Yes, I mean, we did have a substantial amount more units. I say substantial, actually. It was only like 300 more, I think. So that was actually a pretty hefty win. Yeah, we only had like 200 more, 250, not even quite that. 200. Yeah, not a lot more. But they did lose 1,200, and we only lost 450. So they've only got 270 men left, and that was their main unit, I think, that was kind of defending this area. So that's them gone now. So it opens them right up. Oh, right, he's coming back again. This time it is Winnetou still. He somehow managed to find 232 men again from his like 50 that he had before, but it's still a pretty one-sided battle, so it's all resolved that. There's only 48 of them remaining. They did kill quite a lot of us, but we killed more of them. Ah, killed them. Fine. Good. Right. This guy just keeps coming, attacking us, and running away again. Not sure quite what he's up to. Okay. So Big Nathaniel Green still just sitting there doing nothing. We have this army here, which we brought. We'll replenish them slightly. Actually, I don't think we can because we're not in a friendly territory. But Philadelphia has been left completely undefended. Our path has been blocked by these guys, who were the folk who ran away from us. Let's try and take Philadelphia next turn, shall we? What can we do? Can we sabotage? Anybody to assassinate? No. Sabotage. It's a relatively low chance of sabotaging anything there. There's nobody to kill, that's the problem. There's nobody around to murder. The only person that we can actually murder is Big Nathaniel. We've only got a 6% chance. Alright, well that didn't quite work. some more guys up here that we can then bring to start attacking places like Albany. And it looks like Philadelphia might be relatively takeable, but we could actually bring a few of our units from here down to help taking the Philadelphia. But it actually looks like they've left it completely undefended. I don't know where the army that was in it went. It might have been this army that came and attacked us, and they've gone back into Annapolis, because it was completely undefended, and there's now an army there, so it might have been them. But yeah, apart from this army led by Big Nathaniel, with George Washington in there for some reason, there's not really any major armies roaming around. So yeah, I think we're looking okay, but I think I'm going to call it a week. It's been a very eventful week. We've taken Savannah, we've taken Charlestown, we've managed to discover George Washington's still alive. We're about to go and try and take the Philippines. I keep saying the Philippines. We're going to start trying to take Philadelphia. And yes, we've also taken Cuba, because somehow I completely forgot to go and do that last week. We'll just destroy that, just so we can make our own men. And we're also blockading some trade routes, so I'm just going to move this all the way up here just to make sure that we're not going to get attacked by anyone randomly. And yeah, it's been very eventful and very productive, so yes, join me next week, where we might actually be able to end the Americans, so it's going to be a big one. And yeah, it's getting close to the potential end game here, but that's going to call it for this week. So like, subscribe, share. If you know anyone who would like to watch the demise of the Americans, then share it around, and I'll catch you guys next week. So until then, cheerio.